Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Living to Learn. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I do everything fully from my heart, from my mind, to try and bring some value to the content that I upload on this channel. As an aspiring life coach, it really is to help other people, help them see things differently perhaps in their life. You never know what the slightest adjustment is going to bring, whether that's our perspective, whether that is a change in attitude, a change in belief, whatever it might be. Now, change is not easy, of course. So I am coming on here with the intention of helping other people along this journey of life, walking along this journey that we're all walking in some way or another, in some form or another, in some kind of different capacity, right? It just depends on where we're at in the world and how we see things. But before I get started, I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I also would love for you to leave comments, hit the thumbs up button. If you think this is good, if you want to share it with others, that would be great as well. Also in the description of my video, you'll see my @LiveToLearn coaching handle for TikTok and Instagram. Feel free to reach out to me on either of those platforms if you have any questions, or if you would like me to cover a certain topic, or you just want to say hi. And also in the description of the video are 3 opportunities to donate to my channel financially. That helps me continue to keep going, continue to do this, which I do love. I love doing this. I'm going to do it whether I'm getting paid or not. However, that goes a long way. And thank you to those of you who have made those contributions in the past. It is very much appreciated. And thank you so much. So let's get started. We've been talking about the comfort zone. I made a video yesterday about consequences of remaining in our comfort zone. Now, what's the idea behind being in a comfort zone? Well, you know what? When you are used to doing something, and let's say you do it particularly well, or maybe you don't do it particularly well, but you're satisfied with the results. Well, it makes sense for us to stay there, right? We're going to remain in that space. Like, hey, I know how to operate here. I know how things go. I know what to expect. And it's understandable. We want to be comfortable. You know what? To go out and do something different can be very stressful. It can invoke a lot of anxiety. It can make us nervous. And for some of us, probably most of us, that's just something we would prefer to avoid. And as I've said before, I'm not the judge. I'm not here to tell you, what's going to be better than the other. You've got to decide that for yourself, just like I do. Now, I've made a choice in my life, and I will have to continue to make that choice. Let me say that again. I've made a choice in my life, and I will have to continue to make that choice. That I am going to push myself out of my comfort zone in as many areas as possible. Now, I am not Superman. And as much as I have grown, as much as I have come from, grown from where I used to be, I've got a lot of growing to do. And I can readily acknowledge there are people that are way further ahead of me in their thought, in their perspective, and how they see things and how they operate. They're way ahead of me. And I'm all right with that. Because I'm not playing comparison games with anyone. I'm not comparing myself to anyone. I'm not seeking outside validation from those sources. I am doing this for myself. And I am validating myself. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. But for me, the comfort zone is a place where I can choose to reside. It's like when the alarm goes off at 4 a.m. I want to stay in my warm bed. I want to be comfortable. I'm getting rest. I'm feeling good. It's not requiring anything of me. I'm here. I'm in bed. And this is where I want to stay. Because if I have to get out of bed, it's going to be cold. It's going to be uncomfortable. I'm tired. Everything in my body, my mind is screaming at me, go back to bed where it's warm and safe and comfortable. However, I know that there are benefits to getting out of that bed. not only do I get more out of my day, meaning I get to utilize more of the 24 hours, because it's only a 24-hour day. Doesn't matter who you are. There are 24 hours in the day, and that is it. And we spend a good chunk of that time at work, most of us, and we spend a really good chunk of that time sleeping. So what happens in between? So I know the benefits. I know that there is a reward for me to push myself, for me to become comfortable with being uncomfortable rather than remaining in my comfort zone. And that's just a really quick analogy that any of us can relate to. Everybody, we love to sleep. We love to be in bed. We love to be comfortable. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. Get your sleep, please. Get your rest. Get a place, find a time, a moment in the day where you can just relax. I'm not saying that's wrong. It's healthy. However, in order for me to grow, in order for me to reach another level of potential, it's going to be very uncomfortable. And I understand why we stay in our comfort zone, because I'm a human being just like everyone else. But I also understand why there are some of us who have decided that they're not going to remain comfortable at the cost of remaining the same. We're not going to remain comfortable at the cost of never seeing what we are made of, never finding out what we are truly capable of. You see, I want to know. I'm curious. I want to see. I'm here. I exist as a human being. I'm alive. I'm aware. And I don't know how much longer I will be. That's a fact. So I am willing to trade comfort, familiarity, easy. I'm willing to trade those things for something greater. And this is just something for you to think about. Again, I'm not the judge. I'm not here to tell you what is right, what is wrong. You've got to decide that just like I do. And I've made my decision. And every day I'll have to make that decision again. So, thanks again for watching. I hope that these words resonated with you, as they are sincere. They are things that I truly have taken to. And I come from the heart, I come from the mind, with the best intentions for those of you that are watching. And so again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share it, leave me some comments. Hey, if possible at all, financial donation if you can. That helps me continue to do this. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day.